All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with another live stream, bringing you the latest in Chelsea news. But of course, we're going to be doing the Chelsea versus Aston Villa preview. This is what's in the agenda at the moment. That's the latest game that's coming up for us. Man. How many times are we going to keep saying it's a must win? It's a must win. It's a must win. Every single match day that comes along, we say it's a must win, and we don't end up winning, which is detrimental to us. And of course, with rivals winning in and around us, Man United just won maybe less than an hour ago, and they're now on 8th. We need to start winning games, man. And not really worried about what rivals are doing, to be honest. We just need to start winning games for our own sake, or else this season, what does it really mean? What does this season really mean? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not confident. I'm not confident, man. I'm hoping that we get the victory, but I'm definitely not confident. This Aston Villa team lost during midweek in Europe in the Conference League. They're definitely going to come out to try and right the wrongs of midweek. They're going to try their level best not to have back-to-back losses. Aston Villa are a very good team, man. Aston Villa are a very, very good team. Unai Emery, what he's done with Aston Villa is unbelievable. Aston Villa, before Unai Emery took over, was in, I don't think they were in the relegation zone, but they were like 16th or something. They were very close to that relegation area. And then obviously Steven Gerrard got sacked. And Unai Emery took over Aston Villa and changed things around drastically. Obviously, they had some changes as well in their hierarchy. They brought in Monchi, I believe, the sporting director of Sevilla. And they've been getting some really good players, man. Moussa Diaby. They got Zaniolo. They've got a few other really, really good players. Tielemans, I believe, as well, playing over there. Overall, it's a very good team, man, and it's going to be a big challenge for us at home at Stamford Bridge. You'd expect us to do well, but we've not been doing well for so long, man. For at least a couple of seasons, we've not been doing well. It's going to be a tight game. Let's see what you guys are saying. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Nearly 100 live already. Smash the like button, number 1. Number 2, subscribe if you're here for the first time. We are just moments away from 29,000 subscribers. So let's get there. Number 3, participate on the poll. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you confident? Chelsea fans, are you confident versus Aston Villa? After 45 votes in, 76% are not confident. So participate on that. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Big up to Calvin, Yaya Toure, Rain, Franzi, Will X, Joey, NN, and Ole Nisebi is saying we are not winning and this season is over already. Miss, start planning for championship. Well, it will be nice watching an unbeaten season in the second team. My days. People talking about relegation. No. Look, I don't think we're going to get relegated. But what would it mean if we drop points against Aston Villa? Imagine if it's a draw. So that's 6 points out of 6 matches. What does that mean? Like, I would have to say the season, I know it's early, but it would have to be somewhat over already. Like, before it even started, it would have to be somewhat over. And if we lose 5 points out of 6, that's scary. That's absolutely scary, ladies and gentlemen. That is supremely scary. It's definitely a must-win, just like every other games that we've been saying that it's a must-win. We don't win this, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. And we're going to go through another season of heartache, just like last season. And it's so disappointing. So disappointing. Franzi, actually, if Chelsea do not win against Aston Villa, I'm done supporting Chelsea. Do you know what? I've been seeing so many people saying this entire week. If Chelsea don't beat Aston Villa, then that's it. I'm packing up bags. I'm going. It's mad. Like, people are actually quite serious about it. Dominic, Poch better fix his team. Start first with basics, get results and confidence high before experiments. He made huge mistakes. Do you know what? The way Pochettino has been talking about Gallagher being the captain and why not, it's not a big deal. He can understand, he speaks English, obviously, and he can communicate with the referee. I mean, Gallagher became captain because he can communicate. Gallagher became captain because he can communicate with the referee. Communication analyst. The ambassador of communication. This is why we're giving away captaincy these days, because you can communicate with the referee. You're the captain. Not that you have to bring something to the table. Not that you have to bring some quality. Yeah, you should be able to show some case of leadership. Nah, can you communicate with the referee? There you go. You have the armband. you are now on top of the food chain when it comes to giving away captaincy, which is interesting. So look, I fully expect Gallagher to be in the midfield. I have a slight suspicion that I think Ben Chilwell will be left wing, most likely. I don't know if Pochettino will continue with Mudryk. I hope he does, but I think he's gonna go with Ben Chilwell, and Levi Colwill will be left back again. So, can we actually expect anything different? Do we actually expect anything different? Ladies and gentlemen, in the live chat, nearly 150 of you guys are live. Let me know, do you expect anything different for this match? From what we have seen, are we actually going to get a drastic change in the setup, in the system, the personnel used? I don't think so. I think Poch is just going to continue on with the way he's been going, and he's going to hope that it turns around. I can't see how he drastically changes anything. Valan, I'm just going with the mentality. I'm a Chelsea hater, so at least I get some enjoyment if they don't win or play like crap. It's sad to see Chelsea fans we're just over it, aren't we? We're just so over it. We are absolutely over everything. And so many news that's been dropping this week. Obviously the Gallagher situation, why he's the captain, this, that, the other. The injury concerns continue. Perhaps Armando Broja may be in the bench. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like there's nothing going for us at the moment. Like, none of us are excited about Chelsea anymore, man. This is so sad. It's such a sad state of affairs. Every time a game comes around, like, none of us are buzzing anymore. We're just going with the flow. We're probably more excited about other clubs. We're probably more excited about watching other matches, checking into other news. I don't know about you guys. Like, I've lost that excitement of watching Chelsea, man, and because we're so lackluster. It doesn't give me any sort of pleasure. It doesn't give me any, because it's always, every week is disappointment. It's disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Do you know what I mean? Ray Allen, Miz, how are we going to win when we don't score enough goals? It's a win for Villa if they just play their normal game. Yeah, I mean, Villa's got some really good players. Let's have a look at Villa's. First of all, let's have a look at the Premier League table. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the table looks like at the moment. Man City, perfect situation for them. 6 matches, 6 wins, 18 points. They're buzzing. Spurs, 5 matches, 4 wins, 1 draw, 13 points. Obviously, they've got a big match coming up against Arsenal, North London derby. And if we keep going down the table, we can see Man United has gone up the table to 8th after that victory against Burnley. Burnley really should have tried their level best to get that goal in the first half. They had a couple of really good chances and they couldn't capitalize. And then Man United, getting that goal just before halftime with Bruno Fernandes. So they're on 8th on 9 points. And look at the mighty Chelsea. Mighty Chelsea on 14th position with 5 points. Everton, after having an abysmal start to the season, are only a point away from us. So, yeah, and we're playing Aston Villa, who are 7th. Aston Villa, 5 matches, 3 wins, 2 losses. It's a tough game. It's an absolute tough game. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. This is to remind everyone that Matisse was the one pushing for Poch. Since we are playing like crap, don't let him escape. Cook that man every stream. Valan is on Matisse's case. Let's have a look at Aston Villa's results recent times. Aston Villa got whooped by Liverpool 3-0 away from home. Then they beat Crystal Palace 3-1. And then obviously they've lost in Europe 3-2. Let's have a look at that particular team, the way they set up against Liga Warsaw. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. They lost 3-2. Let's have a look at their lineup. Obviously, they would have put on a very strong team. I don't know who this Duran guy is. They got Duran up front. They got Zaniolo. They got McGinn. McGinn, very strong player, man. Bailey, Tielemans, Kamara, Boubacar Kamara, Luka Dean, Langley, Konza, Chambers, and Martinez. So it's a very, very good team. And in the bench, they've got Matty Cash, Douglas Lewis, Ollie Watkins, Musa Diaby, Jacob Ramsey. A lot of firepower. They've got a lot of firepower. Alex Moreno is a good player as well. So it's a team, as I recall, last season, they pose a bit of an issue. Do you know what I mean? Like they press well. They're fast. They really hunt down second balls. They're a good team. They're a good team. This is what they did against Aston Villa. Let's have a look at the Aston Villa lineup against Crystal Palace. John Duran, he's scored again. Douglas Lewis, Leon Bailey. Let's have a look at the lineup against Crystal Palace. By the way, who's D Martinez? Isn't it E Martinez? Emiliano Martinez? Who's D Martinez? I don't know who D Martinez is. But anyway, against Crystal Palace, they had Ollie Watkins, Zaniolo, Diaby, McGinn, Camara, Lewis. Oh, they got Pau Torres as well, man. Like, nah, man. These guys are good. These guys are a good team. They really are a good team. I think this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Aston Villa lost to a Polish team. Yes, they play their best against us. They do. They really do. PYS tweet. PYS tweet. What is PYS tweet tweeting? Let's have a look. Let's have a look what PYS is tweeting. Four minutes, 11 minutes. Oh, there's a lot of Pochettino stuff. All right, let's have a look. Pochettino, we should win every game because we are Chelsea. Yes, but we are not Chelsea that won the Champions League or Premier League. We are Chelsea in progress, working to improve, find our way to behave and perform all together. But I accept the competition is not waiting for anyone. I love how he'll talk about the competition is not waiting for anyone, but we need to wait. We're in progress. We're working to improve, find our way to behave. I mean, look, of course, the competition is not waiting for anyone. And in fact, I think we can forget about what we can achieve this season. To be honest, all the expectations that we had of making it into Champions League, I don't know, man. I think it seems a little bit far-fetched, and seems like Pochettino slowly starting to make us all realize that, guys, calm down. We are not going anywhere. We are not going to be doing any sort of big damage. It's a matter of building the chemistry within the team, building the ideology, building the philosophy. All of these things take time. It's a brand new team, full of young kids. It's mad. It's mad, ladies and gentlemen. The experienced players, like for example Silva, that we have, they're being told to calm down because they've got high standards. Their standards are too high. They've been told to calm down. So this is the state of Chelsea Football Club at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, where we're a team in progress. We're a team in progress, and don't put too much pressure on these kids because they can't handle it. When they see people like Thiago Silva having high standards, they can't meet his high standards. They feel pressured. So we need to babysit this team. We need to stay calm. We could have another flop season, and we might have to accept it. Pochettino, we need to accept that it's a project. I love this. I love this conversation. I love it. We are back. The Chelsea's back. The Chelsea is back. We need to accept that it's a project. The P word is here, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived. An idea, but that we are going to build something for the future with time, because you can destroy in 1 second, but to build, it's about setting the basis and starting to work. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the long run. He ain't wrong. Yeah, no, he's not wrong. So I guess we shouldn't be upset anymore. If we drop points against Aston Villa, we should accept it. We're here for the long run. We're not going to make it to the Champions League with this sort of conversations, are we? So, yeah, of course he's not wrong. But then we as a fan base need to start realizing not to expect such high quality. If anything, we should be expecting maybe a draw at best against Aston Villa. Maybe a draw. We can't have it both ways. Oh, no, we expect to win every game, but then we're a project as well. Pochettino, Thomas Tuchel arrived in a different project, a project that was already built. See, this is where I'm starting to get annoyed and angry. Pochettino took over the Frank Lampard rubbish situation where we were losing left, right, and center, and he turned it into a winning team, a team that won the Champions League. See, this is my issue, ladies and gentlemen. We've been a project that was already built. We arrived in a project where the principal guide was changing. That's why it's different. We all think the same with different ideas. This is mad, man. This is mad. We are now, ladies and gentlemen, are being told that we can't get anything out of this team. We are now being convinced. We're now being convinced by our owners, by the board, by the manager, that this team at the moment is not capable of doing anything. And now we're comparing that Thomas Tuchel took over a team that was already built. That team was not going anywhere under Frank Lampard. Thomas Tuchel is a top manager. He took over, he changed that team around, and he won the Champions League. We need a manager that's going to be able to change things around. We don't need any of these managers like Graham Potter and now even Poch starting to talk like this where, this team's just not there. Frank Lampard, how many times Frank Lampard said our previous team was not capable of winning anything? And then Thomas Tuchel comes in and wins the Champions League. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit here and say that there's no one out there that can get the better out of this team. Of course, this team is not going to perform well if you continue with Levi Colwill at left back, if you continue with Chilwell on left wing, if you continue with Gallagher in midfield, and if you continue with that rubbish system that you've got, everything that you showed us in the preseason, and now you're doing totally opposite of that. Of course, we're going to struggle. All of these people are trying to brainwash us to think that we can't compete. We can't compete. They will tell us, oh, yeah, we have to win everything. The competition's not waiting for anyone, but we are a work in progress. We're a work in progress. All of these people are trying to brainwash each and every one of us to think that we are incapable of doing anything. We're incapable. What am I meant to expect again? Do you know what? We shouldn't have any expectation. What we meant to expect on any of these games, Aston Villa, then we got Brighton. Just go in and just have a good time. We're having a good time. We're here for a good time. No expectations. Don't worry about expectations. What's the expectation against Aston Villa? What am I meant to expect against Aston Villa? What am I meant to expect against Aston Villa? The team that Thomas Tuchel had was already built. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Thomas Tuchel's an elite level manager. That's why he was able to do what he did. Tell me something, ladies and gentlemen, in the live chat. Tell me something. If Poch took over that same team that Frank Lampard was losing week in, week out, on that season that we won the Champions League, would Poch be able to win the Champions League with that team? Tell me right now. Would Pochettino be able to do what Thomas Tuchel did in that Champions League winning season? Would Pochettino be able to do that? Kevin Tang, thank you so much for the super chat. Poch is probably the last manager on earth you want to hire if you want to instill a winning mentality in a brand new team, a catastrophic appointment. You know, we're starting to. We're not Chelsea anymore. We talk like Arsenal that's been struggling prior to their recent rise. We're talking like Spurs when now obviously the early days they're looking all right, but Spurs of previous times. We've got that same flavor. We've got the same flavor about us. We have that same flavor about us now. We don't talk like Chelsea no more. We don't talk like Chelsea no more. We need to change. We need to change. I need to change. You need to change. We all need to change. We don't talk like that anymore. Not under the Roman era type. We don't talk like that. Even under Roman era when we were, we were on the way to declining, but we never declined in this level, right? We were still making Champions League football. Even under Roman era, we always thought, nah, man, we go out there, we try and win. We go out there, we try and compete. But now it's more like, nah, look, we're incapable of competing at the moment. We're incapable. Is there something I want to point out to you that you do say wrong recently? Even the selling clubs that we want to emulate are winning games. Example, Brighton, Dortmund, Benfica. I don't really know what you're talking about there, man. I didn't understand that point. Calvin, Poch played us all with his big talk in preseason. Now he's given us the same BS that Potter and Lampard gave us. Yeah, this team is... pretty much what they're saying is this team is incapable. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Tuchel is a lead tactician for sure. Way better than Poch. Yeah. Lemons need time. Did PSG under Pochettino win UCL? No. They disintegrated madly. No way, because Tuchel didn't take from players. He was boss and him only. Yep. Constantine, good to see you, my man. Miz, I honestly think even if Poch does make the team changes we will still struggle the same. The team simply isn't ready, too young, no experience, and mishmash of random players. Owner's fault. And on top of that, we're gonna see the team led by Conor Gallagher, most likely. Quite mad. All right. Why can't I? My screen's frozen for some reason. Why? What's going on with my internet? Can you guys all see me? Can you guys all hear me? There we go. My internet's slowly coming back now. No, it's okay now. All right, okay. Damien, the Chelsea project was meant to start with Tuchel, but only now starting with Poch. 2 years of crappy season incoming, yeah? All right, people are saying it's all good. All right, fair enough. Ms., are you saying the truth is like we have not gotten the right manager, lack of confidence as a manager earlier, the better, please? Yeah, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. Will, by the end of the 2 years, should they have just stuck with Tuchel? He had flaws for sure, but surround him with people. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, look, I think letting go of Tuchel was premature, but obviously, I mean, it is what it is now. There's no point. But I just get annoyed when current managers talk about, Thomas Tuchel already had a team that was built. Nah, man, Thomas Tuchel didn't have a team that was built. Thomas Tuchel was just a good manager, good tactician, and he got the best out of that team. All right, let's look at my team, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give you the team that I would set up against Aston Villa, and then I'll give you the team that I think will probably play. My predicted team that Pochettino will put out, but first I'll put out my team. So I'll go with Sanchez. I'm going with a classic 4-2-3-1, a team that can actually give us some sort of attacking impetus. I'm going with Martsen on the left side. I'm going with Levi Colwell. I'm going with Thiago Silva. I hope Thiago Silva, if we drop points, he claps everyone to the dressing room. He claps everyone. That's what we want from now on, don't we? Augusto on the right side because Reece James not ready as yet. In the middle, I'd play with Enzo. I'm not really sure whether Caicedo is ready. I think there's going to be a late test on Caicedo. It'll be a massive miss if Caicedo don't play for us. But the way it's looking like, he might not start for us. I don't know. Look, I would personally start with him because it's an important game for us. But I predict he's probably not going to start. On the left side, I'd go with Mudryk. In the middle, I'll go with Cole Palmer. On the right side, I'll go with Sterling. And up front, obviously, Nicholas Jackson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is this team too difficult to put out? Is this team too difficult to put out? I mean, I don't understand why we don't utilize our strengths, our quality, our talent in this manner. Is this a team that is imbalanced? Is this a team that is incapable of defending? I don't get it. I don't understand. This is the team I would go with. Ian Martsen, he's got an absolute engine. He can go up and down the channel on the left side. Mudryk, Palmer, Sterling will give that support to Jackson. I mean, we are in the business of winning games, right? We have to win. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, strong double pivot partnership. Whether it's build up, you got Caicedo off the ball. Colwell Silva should try and push up the line as much as possible. And Malo Gusto, he can be conservative if need be. Because if we want Martin to go bomb up and down, we can have Malo Gusto to be as conservative. And Sterling can touch hug the right side of touchline. Constantine, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. All of the signings we've made, Sterling has probably been the most successful so far. Titi pushed for him. None of the board signings have banged yet. Yeah, absolutely. But this is the lineup I would have, ladies and gentlemen. You know the lineup that we're probably going to get? I'll tell you the lineup we're probably going to get. So that's the lineup I'd have. The lineup we're probably going to get is this. This is the lineup we're probably going to get. Enzo, I don't think Caicedo is going to play, man. I really don't think Caicedo is going to play. I think it's going to be Leslie Ugochukwu. Be like that. It's going to be like this. And how will our captain not play? Of course, the captain must play. Conor Gallagher will play. the captain must play. On the left side, I mean, it could be Mudryk. I don't know. I think Poch might revert to Chilwell, Sterling, Jackson. Yeah. I think this is the lineup we're going to go with. This is the lineup I think Pochettino will go with, ladies and gentlemen. Sanchez, goalkeeper, Colwell, Silva, Desasi, Gusto, Leslie, Oguchuku, Gallagher, Enzo, Chilwell, Sterling, Jackson. I think this is what Pochettino will do. I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. And then he'll have players like Palmer and Madueke and Mudryk come off the bench. Rakibul is saying Eunice's lineup, same as yours. Best lineup to get the win tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to come up with that lineup. Chelsea win and the game with a useless, comfortable ball possession. Yeah, I like your lineup. He's not too bothered if either Madueke or Mudryk start. Yeah, me neither, man. Gallagher bench? No way. Nah, he won't be bench. He'll start. Obviously, if Chilwell plays, then he's the captain. I'll put that. Captain. Chelsea fans, I'm telling you, you're losing tomorrow. There you go. Miz, what's the point? There is no point. There is no point. Calvin, if we lose tomorrow, all we need is for Poch to say the lads gave it all. Yeah, that's all we need him to say very, very soon. Unai Emery is better tactician than Poch and is used to playing in Europe. I can't see Poch winning those Europa Leagues like Emery has. Yeah, that's a very good point. Unai Emery is no Mickey Mouse manager, man. Unai Emery is no Mickey Mouse manager. This is a tough fixture for us. But at home, we've got 2 home matches back-to-back. We've got Aston Villa. We've got Brighton. We lose these 2. What's the point? We lose against Brighton. There we go. We're out of the Carabao Cup, one of the cups that we should be competing for. And if we lose against Aston Villa, where is this season really going and taking us? You know what I mean? All right, let's slowly wrap things up. Give me your score prediction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going with, I think it's going to be a draw. I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Milo, let's stop this. How has Sterling been the most successful? What's your metric? Okay, yeah. Stop hype. Okay. Why are we fighting amongst each other about Sterling, a player that has been doing well for us in recent times? Please just tell me we can win, please. I'm not sure, man. I'm not confident. I'm going with a 1-1. Clicks is going with 2-0 Villa. Wow. Emery is far superior to Poch. He's never had the proper funding to get the level he desires. Yeah. Unai Emery's done a madness. I remember Unai Emery in the Champions League with Villarreal, beat Bayern Munich. Unai Emery's Villarreal beat Bayern Munich. Unai Emery is no joke, man. Unai Emery's Villarreal won the Europa League. Like, Unai Emery's, it's just Arsenal obviously couldn't do anything with Unai Emery, but Unai Emery is a top manager, man. Kevin, we're going to be on 40 points hunt pretty soon, looking bleak. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to be. 2-1 to Villa. Everyone's predicting a Villa victory, man. That's mad. Let's have a look at the poll. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll end the poll. Nearly 200 votes. 73% are not confident that Chelsea are going to do anything in this particular match. Villa 4, Chelsea 1. That's mad. Miz, why the heads of the fans have dropped so badly? I think most of us are taking the last season negative feeling with us this season. Just 5 games in, just cut some slack. Or could change. How can I cut some slack when our manager's saying to us, we need to be patient, we are work in progress, this is not a build team, Thomas Tuchel had a build team. How can I be patient? How can I cut some slack? Our owners, our board, our manager are saying pretty much this team is incapable of competing at the moment. How can I be patient? I mean, how can I be cutting them some slack? 1-0 to Aston Villa. I can't see us scoring, if I'm honest. They rested a lot of players midweek. Yeah. They got a lot of firepower, man. Zaniolo, Moussa Diaby, Leon Bailey, Tielemans. Tielemans, if you remember, Tielemans has a knack of scoring long-range shots against us. Tielemans in that FA Cup. I still remember, man. Means we're about to witness shambles tomorrow. That's just my gut feeling. Yeah. A lot of you guys are predicting a Villa win, but we got DK saying 3-2, Chelsea win. 3. Who's going to score 3 for us, man? Who's scoring 3 for us? We'll see, man. Nana is saying 2-0 Chelsea. Fair enough, man. Anyone who thinks getting to get better based on absolutely nothing is purely deluded and living in COVID. And this is the thing. A lot of us are expecting Chelsea are just going to be better. Under what? Like, what have you seen that makes you say that we're going to get better? Do you know what I mean? We just have to stay patient. That's all I'm going to say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you guys for the watch along. Probably will start about an hour and a half before kickoff. Build up the game. Have some conversations with you guys. So we'll see you guys for the watch along, hour and a half before the kickoff. And yeah, let's hope we get the victory, man. Let's hope we get the victory. I'm not confident, but it's going to be another weekend that's going to go down the drains. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care and catch you later. Smash the like button before you go. If you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. Take care. See ya.